What's up, everybody? We're back with another beer review. It's Dave,
Mark,
Pat, and Maury from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today, Dave and Mark each brought a bottle of Bourbon Barrel Plead the 5th from Dark Horse Brewing Company out of Michigan. A beer we've all been looking forward to try, and got all four of us together tonight, so we're going to get into it, let you know what we think about it.
hello. There's a lot of bourbon in there.
Yeah, there's some bourbon.
oh yeah,
I like a charred oak. I'm getting like a charred oak
a
also.
lot of oak.
Definitely, I'm getting a dark chocolate as well.
Yeah.
Almost a cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. I definitely get the char though.
Oh yeah.
A little sweetness, like plums or something, man. Dark fruit, definitely's got sweetness to it.
Yeah, I'm getting like almost like a cedar, like a salmon almost even.
Mm-hmm. Like a pencil. It's like pencil shavings
Yeah.
almost. It's
Oh man,
Like
that's pretty good.
a fish salmon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
like a, yeah,
It's like when you put a salmon on a cedar plank and
Yeah.
you pull it right out of the
Oh,
skin.
now I
and you grill it up. Yeah.
It's not a fresh out of the water.
No. I'm talking processed, cooked, grilled over on a cedar plank. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pass it down.
Cheers.
Cheers. You might have hit twice, but
And it took 40 minutes.
Ooh boy, deep like espresso. Coffee, dark chocolate.
that's darn good.
There's definitely way more coffee in the taste. There are not really any in that.
Yeah, I wasn't really getting any in that. I'm getting a ton of chocolate on the back end too. Holy cow. It's a creamy beer.
It lingers.
Yeah, good mouthfeel on this. I'm getting, for me, that char is carrying over. There's definitely a charred taste. I'm getting dark chocolates just like I was in the aroma. I'm getting a little bit of that.
This beer doesn't remind me a whole lot of Bourbon County, but the bourbon flavor in particular does.
Yeah.
Like that bourbon char oak flavor that's
I think this
real
one's more
heavy.
roasty than Bourbon
Yeah,
County.
it's much more roasty, the base beer, but
Yeah.
just the bourbon flavor on there kind of reminds me a little bit of
It's like
Bourbon County.
like a burnt birch bark kind of taste to it.
Which I drank the base beer not that long ago, and I feel like, this tastes like a bourbon barrel aged version of it. I thought Plead the 5th was really roasty when I had it. I thought it was delicious.
In the aftertaste, there's a nice like lingering burnt vanilla.
Yeah.
That just kind of sticks
Yeah,
around for
I
a
agree.
while.
Sweet, like chocolate, vanilla. Yeah, a lot of sweet flavors on the back end.
But the roastiness keeps it in check.
It does.
Pretty well balanced for a big barrel aged beer.
I agree.
For this one, I'm kind of teetering between a 4.25 and a 4.5, but I'm going to go 4.25. If it was a little richer and thicker mouthfeel, I think I'd put it up into 4.5. It is a pretty good mouthfeel to it. It's nice and smooth. Like you said, it's almost like a slick mouthfeel to it. But if it was a hint more like creamy and full, yeah, I'd put it up to 4.5 for me. But yeah, a real solid 4.25 on this.
All right, I'll go 4.5. Comparatively to a lot of the other bourbon barrel aged stouts that we've had, it's each one has their own distinct flavors and characteristics. This has its own. It's very complex. I'll compare it real close to the other ones. I'm going to have to say 4.5.
I'll give this beer a 4.25 out of 5. Again, a real solid 4.25, like Dave said. Good mix of pretty balanced flavors. It's you get some vanilla, you get some charry oak flavor on it, and they mix really well with kind of a cocoa coffee flavor. And I would prefer a little bit more out of the mouthfeel, maybe a hair more carbonation, especially out of some of the barrel aged beers that had some pretty good retention of their carbonation lately. But yeah, I'll give this a solid 4.25 out of 5.
All right, I'm going to give it a 4.5. I think this beer is right up there with the elite barrel aged stouts. We've had some that to me have really good flavor, but they're just not quite up there. To me, I like the charred charred flavor coupled, like Dave said, with the roasty bitterness. I think the bourbon is on point. There's enough of it, but it's not too much that you can pick out all those other flavors. This is an easy 4.5 for me. Till next time. Cheers.
Cheers.